The '02 Honda Civic LX. Everyone was wondering how these headers went on. Ignore the gasket sealer. That actually is not necessary. So this car has went through a lot and was parked for a while.
Yeah, that's why it's dirty.
Yeah, so it had an exhaust leak. He thought it may have been the headers, but it honestly was not. It actually ended up being the O2 sensor, and it had come out and it had a bad exhaust leak. And he put that there because he wasn't sure. He was trying to problem solve and figure out what it was, but this is not necessary. These headers do not fit on this engine for the simple reason of right over here. If you look, this had to be cut.
Yeah, right there for it to fit because of this thing right here. This little,
the power steering and bracket and the actual power steering and this hose right here. As you can see from the factory, it has these holes, I guess, for placement onto various different engines that go on. I believe it's D series. I'm not a Honda guy, so I cannot confirm, but I'm pretty sure it's the D series engines that this is designed for, the unequal length. But over here, it could not fit because of that one piece, but it does not even bolt up to the engine, as you can see, these parts up here. So that wasn't even necessary. So to make them fit, you just have to cut that off.
Also, if you wanted to, you can make a custom bracket and weld it to here because a bolt goes in right here. That way it could hold it in more. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
If they wanted to, I mean, but it really doesn't matter because it's fine.
It bolts up. It had no leaks from up here. Like I said, this was put on after the fact once he got exhaust leak, probably like, what, a year or so later after the fact. That he'd been running these for a while, no issues. Car sounds amazing. It sounds like a WRX, honestly. Start it up. Only thing, just a little bit more raspy. Talked about how to make this work, he also has 2 gaskets. I'm gonna let him talk more about it because he did it, so he knows. But basically, just for me to generalize, this was a gasket sheet that he cut, and it goes on top of the original gasket.
Yeah, because the original, if you were to put the original with that one, it still had gaps in it, and that's where it would leak too. So I bought a sheet and I made a custom one, and I traced this one and I lined it up with the other one so it wouldn't leak no more. Because even if you were to make a custom one, I think it still leaks. I don't remember. That's why I had to put both of them. But yeah, that way you know it's stopping from leaking.
Okay, so just to go over everything you need to install this on a what year is it again?
'02 Honda Civic LX.
So to install these headers on an '02 Honda Civic, the LX, you may be able to do it on other ones. But these headers were not originally, it was designed for a series of engines, but the reason why it couldn't fit was because up there, the actual header needed to get this triangular piece chopped off, and then you also are gonna have to buy a gasket sheet to trace and put over the original gasket.
That was like less than 20 bucks. I think it was like $14, $17.
But other than that, everything else goes right in. It's pretty simple. We'll give it some revs so you can hear what it sounds like.